It's being reported today on June 14th, 2026, that musician Oliver Tree died in a freak helicopter accident in Brazil today. And like most people, I'm in complete shock. I didn't want to believe it. I automatically assumed this has to be a stunt to promote his upcoming world tour. So I pulled his D1 natal chart in Vedic astrology along with today's transits and his dasha period to see, is this a stunt or is this real? And unfortunately, I think it's real. This is Oliver Tree's D1 natal chart in Vedic astrology with today's transits as they occurred around the time of the accident. First of all, the seventh house lord, Mercury, and the second house lord, Saturn, these are his Maraka planets, also known as death-causing planets, because in Vedic astrology, the seventh house lord and the second house lord can end longevity of life. The reason why is because the eighth house rules longevity. And because the seventh house is technically 12 houses away from the eighth house, and the 12th house rules loss and the end of a cycle, therefore, the seventh house lord can cause the end of longevity. And because the third house is 8 houses away from the eighth house, the third house also rules longevity of life. And because the second house is technically 12 houses away from the third house, the second house lord can also end longevity of life. So that means Oliver's Maraka planets, his death-causing planets, were Mercury and Saturn. Mercury was transiting his seventh house, his Maraka house, and Jupiter was conjunct his Maraka planet, the seventh house lord, Mercury, in the eighth house of accidents, crises, and sudden unexpected changes. Pluto has been transiting his other Maraka house, the second house, since 2020, but Uranus is squaring his other Maraka planet, Saturn, the second house lord. So this was, unfortunately, a freak accident. Also, because his first house is in a dual sign, also known as a mutable sign in tropical astrology, his bad hack planet that causes him obstacles in life is the seventh house lord, Mercury. And what that means is that other people would cause him obstacles and challenges throughout his life. And that makes sense for the end of his life because obviously he wasn't piloting the helicopter, someone else was.